Opulence is all around me, and I know it and I feel it. It is our given birthright to live a life of opulence and prosperity. It is our given right at birth, as a person, an individual, to live an opulent life, to live a life of wellness and abundance and happiness. So a lot of us tend not to even realize that this is a birthright, that is given to us at our birth when we come to this physical plane, is to live in the law of opulence. Why is it that only the 1% know this? Why is it only the 1% are the ones that follow through and take this to the next step and the next step and the next step? So when you learn that you live in a world of opulence and it is your given birthright to do so, then you might just take another look at what you're doing and what you're not doing, because it is right there. And I am writing this, and I hope I spelled that right. Okay. But so many people don't realize to use their given abilities to live the life that they desire. We have dreams of certain things for a reason. We have dreams because when we came to this physical plane, we had a mission. We had a statement that we were telling ourselves in the spirit of what we wanted to accomplish when we came to this physical plane. So I like to use these 4 simple philosophies that I've been using forever. I mean, I don't even remember when I started them, to be honest with you. It's been so long ago. But these 4 philosophies are created by the universe, by God, by Jehovah, by Yeshua, whatever, whoever you want to name the being, is to attract the lifestyle we want individually or as a group or whatever you're working on, is to learn to take the discipline that you have in taking the action for mentality and wealth. When you have a mental discipline that you've given yourself and that you have put into your subconscious, when you have a mental discipline, if you don't have it already, then it's time to start creating a mental discipline. Because a mental discipline will not only attract back to you what you want, it will help you to grow and to prosper and to actually be happy in every step that you take to get to your end goal. Now, everyone has their own end goal. But like I said, I like to use these 4 simple philosophies that, like I said, I've been using them forever. So I don't even remember when. So if you're asking me how long it's been a long lifetime that I've been using these. I've started out with a lot of parts of this, and then I've changed it and maneuvered it and created it to where I have it today. And I'm going to share these with you today. And there are 4 of them, and I suggest you to watch this video again or watch it multiple times. Write it down if you need to, whatever you need to do. Hold on. Pardon me. Because these are very important, and they will help you to grow and to prosper and to be who you want to be. And why not use all the steps you can, and why not use the teachings you can from us that are using them that are already working? It is a given. It's already working. So definitely look at this. Okay, number 1 in my philosophies is God is the source of all I receive. I know that coming to this physical plane from the universe, from the spiritual realm, that God is my source. Everything I need, I want, I desire, when I am in alignment with that, it is there and it comes. The more in alignment I am, the more fast everything comes. Think about that. Number 2 is decide to imagine. You have to decide to imagine, because I know when I decide to imagine in the subconscious is where everything is created. It's where the signal goes out to the universe that matches up with what it is you desire and brings it back to you. So on the second philosophy is decide to imagine in the subconscious mind, believe in what I am affirming, speak like, feel with emotions all that I have. And I'm going to break that down a little bit for you here. When I go through these philosophies and I am working on something specific that I want to do, like for example, here in the past few weeks, I've been working on growing my business, growing my income to another level. I'm not going to say what level I'm at now because I don't like to brag and I don't like to boast. So I'm just going to say I want to go up another level. So I started by using my philosophies of God is the source of all I receive, and I feel it and I love it, and it just envelops me. And then number two is I would go and I would decide what I was imagining on. So I'm imagining that my business is growing, that I'm helping more people, that everything is coming together. My subconscious mind, I'm talking to it directly. I'm like, mind, we are in this and we are growing and we believe so much in what I am affirming, and I'm affirming this has happened already. My business has grown. I am up the next level. I'm able to help more people. Instead of helping 50 people a week, I'm able to help 100. I always double everything and get to where I need to go. And my team helps with that also. And feel it with emotion. I feel emotional. I feel great. I feel so blessed and so happy that I have this now. And I let those emotions and feelings, excuse me, sorry, overwhelm me and just flood. So that's the first part two. Part number three, philosophy number three is, okay, I am writing in my subconscious, and I will sit down and I will actually be writing to, and I will say, dear subconscious, because my subconscious mind is there and it is what is ruling and controlling my life. So depending on where my subconscious is going to depend on where I'm at. I am writing in my subconscious mind. I read or write this out daily. I am writing to my subconscious mind. The idea God is the source of all wealth. God is my supply of all I desire, and my supply is unlimited. All my needs are met every moment in time and space. That's a phrase I write out, and I write it over and over and over. I've been writing this phrase. I am writing in my subconscious. And here's what I'm visualizing, that I'm sitting down and I'm writing in my subconscious. I read or write this out daily, and I do this daily. I am writing in my subconscious mind the idea God is the source of all my wealth and is my supply of all I desire. And my supply is unlimited. All my needs are met every moment in time and space. That is very powerful. And when you let that go to your subconscious, when you let that go to your heart brain, oh my gosh, guys, number three will just send you off and going, oh, I feel so wonderful. I feel like I've connected with God. I feel like I've connected with the universe. However you want to word that. That part is all up to you. So number four. I never think a negative thought with abundance. My supply is endless. Any negative thought, I reverse it immediately. I mean immediately, by thinking God is my supply and my supply is endless. If I have a negative thought about finances, if for any reason I say, oh, I really can't do that right now. If I say I can't do that right now to buy something, excuse me guys, my nose, it's just, if I say right now I do that and I want to buy something and I say, oh, I can't do that right now, I immediately stop myself and say, oh no, I can have whatever I choose because my supply is endless. It changes my mind, and my subconscious will immediately kick in and say, that's right, if I want this, I can have it. So it doesn't matter where you're at financially. You can have the money to buy everything in the world you want. But if you don't believe that you're worthy, if you don't believe that you have an endless supply, you will put limitations on yourself without even realizing you're doing it. So don't put limitations on yourself, okay, guys? These four philosophies have changed a lot of lives over the decades. I mean decades. And doing so, I'm talking to me and the results I choose to have. So as I'm talking to my subconscious and I'm writing this down, talking to my subconscious mind, I'm using these philosophies to make an imprint. It also changes the beliefs that I have. And for that, any limiting beliefs that I had that were stopping me of not realizing that I have an unlimited supply of abundance, of opulence, and everything I have and everything I want, by all means, you have to be able to go that next step. You have to be able to look at your subconscious and let it go. I use these to grow my business in every way and every day. And I help others to do the same. And anyone that is struggling in their growth, in their income, you're not alone because we all started out somewhere. I started out in the corporate world where things were totally different. Then I decided to quit the big corporate job and go online. I had to learn everything. I had to learn new skills. I had to learn new ways. I had to learn how to do a different type of communication. I had to learn how to speak to a lot of people, be on stage, do all these things. So there's more than enough for everyone in the world to have what they want. Anyone that tells you there's only enough money for the 1% to have it all, that's hooey. There is more than enough wealth for everyone in the world. The question is, you get the money, whatever reason or however means you get it. What happens is most people lose it or they spend it all really fast. That's because you're not using a philosophy, a life's philosophy. If these four don't work to you, then use the dynamic of these four philosophies here and use opulence because it is a philosophy. And it is also a universal law, the law of opulence. It is a given law from the universe that we can have and live in abundance any day, any time of our lives. So use these to grow and to prosper. Use them to help others to grow and to prosper. I do this and I find that the more people I help, the better I feel. I love helping people. I love to see how everyone is growing and prospering in their own way, in their own rights. So when you do this and it all comes together, you're going to find that things are good. Things are happy. Everything is great. And you'll have ups and downs. We all do. As you're growing your opulence, and as you're growing your mindset, keep in mind, this may be new to you. You may have to keep doing it over and over and over again. That's okay. You're not alone. That's how we all started out. We all started in a way and we had to do it over and over and over until it sunk in. It became a belief. It became a subconscious mentality of, I've got this. This is who I am. I am dedicated to my growth. I am dedicated to myself. I am disciplined. When you can discipline yourself to say your affirmations every morning, looking in the mirror, seeing your beautiful face, when you can do that, you're going to find that things will come easier and more prosperous for you every day. So grow and prosper and use this simple law of opulence and these four simple little philosophies that are often overlooked. And granted, I've got these philosophies, I've read them through books and through different teachings from a lot of the greats that lived in the 1900s, in the early 1900s, in the late 1800s. And it's all so true for us today. So prosper and be who you are. And I do have a live training for you up here to come and join me Wednesday. Live webinar. See what I'm talking about. There's skills out there for you to learn. This is so free. I would suggest you come and join me. Plain and simple. Okay, talk to you later. See you Wednesday.